I now have the motor rewired on the piano. I had to take off the tracking and rewind pneumatic system and then take this rod out. I got the right angled screwdrivers to get the bolts out, and so I got the motor out and put all new wiring in it. This is a motor that's got a field coil and then 2 wires to the field coil, 2 wires for the armature, which goes in through the commutator. I blew all the carbon dust out of this as much as I could and re-lubricated it. I re-lubricated all of the moving parts in here. I was getting some roll tearing on rewind because this spool was having too much tension on it. Hopefully I've got that fixed. I just ran a roll through it and it seemed to rewind okay without tearing. But everything really needed to be lubricated, and so I did that. And I had a comment about the whine from the motor. Well, this motor is the same kind that's used like on a Hamilton Beach a Hamilton Beach milkshake mixer or something like that. It's a AC/DC motor, so I think the whine is inherent to it. This is kind of a cheaply designed unit, and they used a variable transformer on this control for the speed of the roll drive rather than using the traditional vacuum motor like Aeolian was using. And the way it works is that when it reverses, it makes the shaft go up so that the worm gear here drives the take-up spool, and then when it's time for rewind it goes down and the worm gear drives the feed spool to rewind it. So I'm going to put on the roll here. I tested this roll out completely and it seemed to work okay. And so ready to start. Notice what the transmission does when I start up the roll. See, it lifts up so that the bottom worm gear is driving the take-up spool. I guess the automatic rewind did work that time. Seems like the tension is low enough that it should rewind okay. Keeping my fingers crossed here that I got the problem solved. But these rolls that I've got up here are the problematic rolls. I actually just had them up here for storage purposes because I didn't have a player piano up here. So once I'm absolutely sure I've got the mechanism going right, then I'll bring up some good rolls to test. And then this pneumatic mechanism shifted it back to the forward position so it's ready to play again. And there is a cover here. Where is that cover? Oh, it's over here. The cover does help mute a lot of that whine, plus the wooden cover of the piano once the cover is on, so it's really not nearly so noticeable. And I think I did improve it by cleaning out and lubricating the motor, but there still is just going to be a little bit of that noise there. So I think I'm going to need to replace this cord. May be brittle here. I'll check it out. This wire is old, but it's still in good shape, so I think I'll leave it alone for now. If I was doing this job for a customer, I'd replace every bit of that wiring just to make sure that it stays good in the future. But since this is mine, I can keep an eye on it, and this seems in good shape now, so I'll just leave it alone for now. This stuff, though, was extremely brittle. It was really, really crispy. I think I'll put another cable clamp on there, but it seems like I've got it improved. So I'll let you know with another video once I get it all put back together.